Good morning and happy Thursday. Tropical Storm Debbie is still wreaking havoc on a lot of the southern states of the U.S. here. Take a look. Again, this tropical storm actually worked its way back inland into South Carolina early this morning. It is pulling a lot of moisture, a lot of that tropical moisture in, and we still are expecting to see historical amounts of rainfall. So all these areas color-coded in this deep, dark maroon here have significant to life-threatening flash flooding possible. This, again, could be historical amounts of rainfall here, and it really doesn't take too much rainfall to actually cause a pretty significant impact. So here's a look at water level comparison. So we're comparing people to cars here, and you can see it just takes 6 inches of water. That's enough to actually sweep away a person. Double that and you get 12 inches of water. That's enough to sweep away a car, and then just around that 18-inch mark is enough to actually sweep away a smaller truck. So again, those historical amounts of rainfall there in the southern half of the U.S. here, and again, Tropical Storm Debbie is luckily starting to decrease in size. It's starting to decrease in intensity as well, and it is moving a little bit faster, but I do think we'll be seeing those impacts for the next couple of days as well. So keep in mind here in Santa Barbara, we have some much better conditions here. We're actually sitting between low pressure and high pressure. Here's a look at where low pressure is for our Thursday, mainly impacting the northern half of the U.S. here. And then temperature-wise, we're pretty much split between the northern and the southern states here. Take a look at the temperature differences. So you can see where low pressure is sitting and how cool those temperatures are here. And then again, how high pressure is sitting down over Texas. And that's actually causing those temperatures to already warm into the 80s and 90s. So sweltering heat to the south, definitely some cooler than average temperatures to the north. But here for the south-facing beaches and in Santa Barbara, we are really lucky here. We're right in between both systems. Our temperature is looking to be rather mild by the beach, a little bit toasty inland, and of course we have some fog and low-level clouds to worry about. So with that marine layer influence and with these slow clearing clouds, I do think temperatures will be on the slower side to warm up. 72 degrees there by about 2 p.m. and the entire coastal areas will actually be a few degrees below average for the day. So we're cooling off even further. We have that stronger onshore flow here, a lot of very dense fog early this morning. Visibility could be below 1/4 of a mile, so dangerous driving conditions here. Have those low beams on, but keep in mind, I think heading into our Friday, we'll have some patchy to dense fog in places, but I do think it's going to clear out rather rapidly. And then Friday, we're tracking high pressure here, so we're actually going to start a nice warming trend. We're on a little bit of a roller coaster ride of temperatures here, but again, those temperatures only warming a couple degrees into our Saturday as well. I think that's going to be one of the warmest days of the work week there, and then into our Monday and Tuesday, we're finally going to cool right back off. Here's a look at our forecast for our south-facing beaches here, into the 70s for the day, so 75 there in Goleta, 74 in Santa Barbara, and then 70 degrees there in Summerlin and in Carpinteria. Again, a lot of these areas a few degrees below average. This is due in part to onshore flow. This is also due in part to very dense fog. We're seeing some of the most dense fog there in Santa Maria and in Lompoc early this morning, but that's not going to stop temperatures from warming back up into the 70s there. It is a little bit more mild and more cool near Cambria and Morro Bay. It'll probably be sweater weather up there with those temperatures really battling to make it up into the middle 60s there, and then down in Ventura County, those temperatures into the 70s. A pretty pleasant day as soon as those clouds start to clear. Have a good one.